Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to another video of Dyson Sphere Program. Not going to use it just at the moment. We're not doing very much more extraction on this planet just yet. We will, I have no doubt, get to doing a whole load more extraction on this planet. Right, so actually it's probably better if I put this last solar panel over that side. I got room for, I'd say, one there and one there. So we got room for maybe 2 more solar panels. So having a look at that, like, they are all actually on. I'm just not quite sure how much full... Like, you look at it there, they do appear to be on. And orbit inclination there, but it's this bit here. Planet's axial inclination is 0.7 degrees. It's not even 1 full degree, which is less than the planet that we're on at the moment, our main planet. So that right there, and if you look up here, it's almost dead on there. So it's dead on both of them. I should have gone to the other pole. That would have been a little bit easier. Anyway, I want to go towards that copper vein right there, over there, that one. We kind of need to go near that one and then on up through. So I've got power lines, which we can plonk down like this. Now, the only thing I'm a little bit curious about is how many power lines should I put in? Should I put them all the way around the edge like this? Is that a beneficial thing to do? Does it make any difference? And also, if it does, I'm too close to another power facility in here. I don't actually have a direct connection with power lines to that one that I've got right in the middle there. I don't even know if that's a good thing or not. The only other thing that I could do is perhaps build one of those and drop that into the center there. So if I was to go to buildings and this one, the wireless power transmission, and go and make one of them right there, then remove that one there like that Tesla tower in the middle, pick up this one and drop that wireless tower transmission, pop that in there. That wireless transmission, is that helping anything or not? I don't know. I don't know if that's like worth doing or not, but and anyway, what we need to do now is we need to just run this up along this way, kind of like this. Is that too close? No, that's fine. Too close, too far away, if it was going to be anything. And then onto there. There's no point in me flying this. I need to be able to see where the different bits are. At least I'm getting a little bit of soil power from doing this. And there is our monstrous great big beastie up there. Are these too far apart? They are just a tiny fraction too far apart. And running along, we don't have the option, I don't think. No. I was wondering if we had like a Factorio type option where you can just run along pressing and holding shift. Apparently we do not have that. If I press and hold shift here, nope. It's not going to let me do that. It's just going to put them down a little bit. Doesn't matter if they're too close together there. That's fine. So I just want to kind of get the circle just overlapping a little tiny bit. And then it's definitely covered all the way through. So I'm going to bring you here. I'm going to take you over to the main power supply over there. This one is still charging up. If we have a look, it's 8.73 gig, which means that everything else is still not running. So as soon as I connect this in, which I want to connect in over there, it is going to connect in here as well. Now we have a look. That's going a lot faster now. We've got all that power coming up from the south. And not only that, everything else is running at the same time. And if we have a look in here, we've got accumulators charging. So if we take a look at the power supply, consumption demand 23, current generation 23, generation capacity 47 megawatts. So that has taken care of that little issue that we had. So I'm going to pop that one down there. And I'm going to put another one down there just because I can. For no other reason than just because I can. So I'm also going to put you in there. Right, that's kind of connected everything up, and you're just about full. I'm now going to... First, I'm going to go in there, and I'm going to go with titanium ingot. So I've got local supply and remote supply. With this one, I want to give remote supply. And I'm going to want local demand. Like that. I think. So I should have now... There. In transit 200. I have got a ship coming from another planet. On its way over here. Can I see the ship on its way over here? With this one. Where is... There's Capella 4. Can I see Capella 4? Right, there's the ship. I can actually see that ship on its way over. It's in transit. That is very cool. There's two ships on their way over. I can't see them very clearly at the moment. If I zoom back a little bit. There. Right, what I'm hoping is if I sort of stay here, he's going to fly right in front of my field of view. Because of our axial rotation... Yeah, I keep missing the view on the ship. It's not how it's supposed to work. But I love the way that they're cruising over already. This is very, very cool. We should be able to see him a little bit better now in action. I don't want to have to be flying through space to be able to see them. I want to just be able to zoom in behind them and actually see them. But that's not going to work, is it? So if I go here, there's the logistics vessel on its way in. Which means if I zoom in here like this, I might actually be able to see, you know what? Let's go in like this and we will... Right, I can see him coming in there. Let me maybe fly up a bit. And he's off on his way again. Now, there should be another one coming in very shortly. I got in transit, I got 1,000. I can have 10,000 in here. And I got a lot of them already traveling into this thing. And there is another vessel coming down. Landing in here, and that's going to take another 200 of those away off back to our planet. Now, I will dump in our own. I've got 1,000 in here in storage. Are we taking these out faster than they're coming in? Not really sure at the moment. There's another one coming in. And he's just run off with another load, and in transit 1,000. So I've got more of them on their way, and then I'll have ships from this side, which I'm about to put in here. There's me 10 ships there. 10 of those in there like that, so they are going through. Now the other thing that I thought that I could do is I could actually have more belts. Right, I've got belts at the moment that they're going nuts. Yeah, I've got all of this material coming in right here. And these are going nuts. Now, I do want to upgrade that bit right there. I've got a few belts left. A lot of belts left, so that can all upgrade in there. How many have I got now? I've just used up all of my belts. I've got plenty of fuel for getting home again, so I don't need to worry about that. I don't have the ability to go and make any other facilities for, like, storing this. But I think with the speed that we're now... we've got materials pouring in, we should be right. I've got planetary vessels going from both sides. This thing is brilliant. This thing is absolutely brilliant. Right, it is properly going on. No, I want to do that, and then I want to zoom out to the star map over here. And there we have... We got a swarm of them! Look! Interstellar traffic! Right there, can you see it? There is our interstellar traffic. I can't get close enough to have a look at them very well. They're kind of like too small for us to be able to see anything. But I do have interstellar traffic here. So this planet is going this way round. So what I really love is the fact that we've got orbits on these as well. So that's orbiting that one there. Something I don't have on EVE Online is orbiting planets. They have, it's either, I think it's orbiting planets they don't have. They have rotating planets, but they don't have orbiting planets. Because it was too difficult to code it in. These got it. These got it. I mean, I know EVE Online has got a lot more star systems. But still, this does actually have a passage of time. We've got the planet rotating, we've got it rotating around the stars, and I would imagine that the stars are also rotating around each other as well. We've got Capella right there, and then there's a lot more of them over here. We've got a black hole over there. Requires drive engine 4. But, like, we neutron stars, we've got several different types of stars out here, which we can go and use. And you can put Dyson spheres around all of them. Apparently. You can go right round the whole lot. So anyway. Here is my planet. Here is what we've got. This is everything that we've got at the moment. And I've got all of that titanium right there. I've got 1.1 million titanium there that I'm mining out. And I've got another 1.3 million titanium over there that I'm also mining out. So I've got plenty of titanium here. The other thing that I would like is silicon. Now I'm making silicon from stone back on our own planet, which is great and all, but there's definitely room for improvement on there. The belts right in here, I've got the ability to go and make conveyor belt Mark III right there. I can make a few of them. I want to make some of these belts here. I'm going to go 10, 30, 90, 120, 150, 180, 200 of those belts. 210. So I got a whole load of those belts, and then I can upgrade these belts to these. Now I can get 26 of them. It's making this lot right here. I've got some graphene that I can go and do this with, and then we've got these other belts coming in. So I can make a maximum of 28 of these. Can do them in groups of 10s. Well, that does in threes though. So I can do that lot. So there's 30. There's 60, and there's another 24 that I can make right there. And I'm using up most of my materials doing just that. But what I'm hoping is that will be enough to just upgrade this belt coming in here, which I can also upgrade that bit of belt there. And that will at least get all of these running just a little bit faster. I mean, I know technically I don't need to worry about it at the moment, but I kind of like, I'm future-proofing this a little bit. There's our ships coming into land. I love this. I absolutely love this. Right, let me go there and zoom in onto this thing a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. I got 3 ships right here, just sat here, waiting right now, and I've got 1 ship on the way. We're just not able to get the stuff into this machine fast enough. So I could do with getting some more materials flowing in here. I love the way that they come flying back in, carefully park themselves on the top up here. There's another 200. This one here is just taking 200 away, and off he goes. As soon as 200 hits, he goes and loads it all up, and then he's off. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to here. I've got some belts now, and I'm going to have an upgrade on that little stretch there. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to hold it over here, and I'm going to upgrade that stretch there. Whoosh. Ha-ha! And that stretch there. Now we're talking. Now I've got the belt running all the way right up to the top end. So that is going to help keep everything running in here, which is good. This is what we want. I got 169 fast belts there. Now everything is coming out of this one. without any problems. Then I've got this one here for the next vein, and that's traveling all the way back over here. And I've only got one machine down on there, so I want to build up another one of them. And I want to get some more coming back on this belt. So that'll be our next little thing that we want to do in here, just so that we've got a decent supply of titanium coming through. We don't want to be running out. So I want mining machine. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I got no iron. Well, that was a bit daft. Right. I haven't got any iron anywhere else. Have I got any iron veins on this planet? I got copper, stone. I have got iron. I've got iron all the way over there. There's not very much. There's 929,000 iron. I got 400,000 in that reserve. 490 over there, which is closest to me. Which vein is closest to me? I wonder. It's gonna be that one over there. I've got a little bit of iron in that direction. Right. I was wondering if I should fly back home again and get some iron, then come back here and get more titanium stuff set up before I start worrying about too much else. The other option is I've got some smelters here, so I can quickly extract iron from here. I can smelt it, and then I've got a little bit of a supply of... I want to do it like that, so that I've got a little supply of iron right here on this planet. I think that's probably the best option. So we go... Wait a minute. I can extract it myself. I right-click on there, that gives me iron ore. So then I go here, and I go to a mining machine right there, and I only needed a couple bits of iron ore, so I can extract one of those right there. And that's got me a mining machine. So then I can place said iron machine, mining machine. Oh, let me just get rid of this. Oh, E. Press E. And then I want to go to gathering. I want that one. And I want to bring you over here. So I've only got 400,000 on here. We're not going to be using a lot. I'm not going to be extracting it off of this planet at all. It is going to stay right here on this planet. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to... oh. Press and then R, isn't it? Right, there. That's what I wanted to do. I'm going to bring a bit of rotation in on there. Right, so you go right down there like that. Excellent. I want to wait. I want to make one more of those. I don't think I'm going to need any more than one more. So I've got 4. I've got that. I haven't got that. There. Let me just get a little. There we go. Now I've got it. It says. It should be. I got one of those left over. Research result: you've unlocked a new type of high-strength, lightweight structure, the frame material. Because it can withstand the strong gravitational force of the star, it is used to produce the Dyson Sphere component and launch them onto the Dyson Sphere to form node and frame. Right. Let's research Dyson Sphere. Ray receiver receives high-energy rays transmitted from the Dyson swarm or sphere. The received energy can be directly outputted to the power grid or stored as photons in a critical state. So I want to make one of those. I want to make one of those things right there. It's that one right there. I can make those. And I've actually got... Ideal. Right, I can make this. We need to actually start getting the Dyson swarm going. We're going to start working on that. I think that's what we want to work on. Now, if I drop you down there, like that, it'll put everything into place. Absolutely spot on perfectly. And I don't really want to be wasting those, but I haven't got any choice at the moment. These are all well, actually, you know what? I can start this up just as we've got it right here, and then I can change things around in a minute. So where is Well, if I drop you there like that... Where's my power grid? Where is the nearest power grid? If I go to map... Right, the nearest power grid from there is directly down this way to hook in, or I can go straight over to the solar panels. I'm going to hook in this direction. And this is where we're going to go from. So we're going to go back here like this. I've got 15 towers. So I may need to just make sure that I am absolutely stretching these as far as they can go. But these 15 towers, I should, if I keep going in this direct... There's the line. I actually want to be going this way. Yeah, like that. I'm going to bring it up slightly so that we're over the top of that bit there. It's going to get me more soil pile, which is something that we've found to be rather useful. There. Right, I hook you into that bit. That's absolutely perfect. And then let's go back over this side. So I've now got power on one of those. I don't have power on both of them, but I have got power on one. I can just quickly go and do that. So I've now got power on both of them, which means that I can go in here and I can extract a little bit of that and extract a little bit of that. And that's going to allow me then to... No, I don't want to press X. That's going to allow me then to go in here and make some more of these. 10, 20, like that. That's going to be 60 small belts. I don't need any more than 60 small belts, not to do this little project that I've got in mind right here. I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those out in a line right there. I'm going to take... I've got a big storage facility. I'm going to take the big storage facility then, and I'll rotate you round, and I will drop you in there like that. Fantastic. And then I can go this way, and I can take these belts here. So I've got... The belt will come out of there. Go to that point. And then it will go over to here, and it will run up that way like that. And then I will go back over this side. And I will take the belt out of here, and that will come over to this side right here, and that will go into the middle right there. And then from here, it's going to go up that way. And I'm going to go over this side, and we're going to take belt there. That's as far as I can go. I can get it to there. Because, wait a minute, do I... The only thing I was wondering is if I'm going to actually need to have an extra bit in here. You go there, F a minute, and I want to go back onto the belts and do the last 8 there. I was just wondering if I need to make the magnets as well, because those you got to make them from the ore. So whether I should have... I'm going to have one of these making magnets there, and then I'm going to have 3 of them making the iron there, like that. So I'll copy that one, and yes, that recipe there. Like, okay, so there I've got the ingots, and I've got the other bits all in place, and then I want this one, which is going to go there like that. I'm going to need one more over here like that. So that's got everything in there, and I can go back to my belt, and I can put the belt in like that so that it feeds into both of them. And then finally I can take that bit of belt and I can bring it over here and drop that in there like that. Okay, so there is a little bit of iron and also some magnetic rings, so that I can make basic supplies when I do come down here onto this planet. Because sometimes not being able to have our basic supplies is becoming a little bit tiresome, a little bit of a nuisance. So if we can have that being made, this means that then I can use these basic supplies to go and make myself a whole load of other bits and pieces later on. So I dump all of that in there. I'll put 3 of those running in there. And that's gonna chuck everything into this one. And, I mean, these are producing them about as fast as we possibly can. So that's 100% working, and I'm getting 60 a minute out of there, and that one's giving me 40 a minute of those. So I'm going to have plenty more iron in here than I am the magnetic rings. I'm just going to swap those over, so hopefully it will actually show that symbol on there, just as our sort of top symbol. Not that it's going to make any real difference, I don't think, but I figured it might just sort of make a tiny bit of a difference somewhere to something. You here... I want to put that in there so I'm not carrying around any iron ore on me anymore. Actually, no, I don't need to worry about that. Okay. Pile that. Excuse me. Pile that lot up there. There is 100 of those. Another 100 of those. That gives me 200 iron so that I can go make some smelters, and then I can go and have a look in here and we can actually start making some more, not smelters, mining machines. I want to make a few more mining machines because I do actually need some magnetic coils to be able to do them. Let's have that set on 5. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. I know I've got a lot of other stuff that I need to go and do, and I'd also like to go and set something up on Icarus 2 now, because we've got Icarus 1, not Icarus, sorry, Capella. Icarus is me. I'm that one. Capella 2 over here. Right there. That has got 9.8 million silicon ore on it. It's got a little tiny bit of iron. It's got loads of copper. I don't know what we use the copper for. I'm sure it's useful for something. But that bad boy right there, Planet Gobi, that's got silicon ore, and if I can extract silicon ore directly rather than having to process stone, it's going to make life a little bit easier for us. Rotation period, orbital, a planet's axial inclination. This one is 9 degrees, so still probably be alright for a solar field up on the top of the planet. But I kind of like to be able to make use of some of this new technology that we've now got. So before I go worrying too much, that is very cool. That kind of like purple haze all the way around there. That looks very cool. I like that. Anyway, let's go back into here and grab a few more of them. And I've got 20 mining machines. Okay, so now I want to go and get another little bit of titanium, don't I? So what have we got? I've got no titanium here. I've got that titanium that I want to finish mining out, and I got more up there. And then over this side, I've got 2 titanium reserves there and a third one over here. That's it, actually. It's 5 titanium reserves on the whole planet. So I kind of want to get these 3 down over here all hooked together, and then running up to the top of the planet. So we'll start working on that. So I want to go this way. This is the direction of travel, I believe. I want the tech that we've got to be able to send power from space. If we can get some Dyson Sphere. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.